Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's another video, it's another match preview video. In a couple days on Saturday, 3 p.m. kickoff, we take on Walsall away from home. Going to be another tough game. Every game in this league is tough, but it's a game which we really need to win. We sit second in the form table for away from home games, so realistically we should maybe pick up 3 points here. We seem like we're so much better away from home. But in this video, we're going to dive more into both of the squads, Walsall and Wimbledon, their past couple results, and see what the score could possibly be on Saturday. But before we get into this video, please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. We just hit 1,000 subscribers, so the support is very appreciated. But let's get into this video. So as I said in the intro, AFC Wimbledon take on Walsall away from home. In previous years, to be honest, we've had some great results at Walsall. I remember when Lyle Taylor scored an amazing goal from a George Long assisting goal. Dean Parrott scored that last minute winner penalty, I believe it was. We've had some great memories there. Steve Seddon scored a very well-worked goal. We looked like prime Barcelona for a couple minutes against Walsall away. That was the season that we stayed up on the last day away at Bradford. That was an incredible season. But Saturday, we take on Walsall away. When we look at Walsall's last couple of results, last game they had a 2-0 loss to Swindon Town. Swindon Town do look decent at the moment. They're scoring a lot of goals. Charlie Austin got on the score sheet again. But they did actually get a straight red card in that game. I believe it was a straight red card. Thomas Andrew Knowles, he was a right wing back. So that is definitely helps us out in that position. They'll have to play a player which hasn't possibly played as much minutes as him. But then before that, they had a very good 2-1 win away to Salford City. Salford's home form hasn't been the best, but then they had a 1-0 win over Colchester. To be honest, in the past couple of games, Walsall do look better. They had a pretty shaky start to the season, losing to Wrexham, drawing with Crewe. So yeah, it's been a little bit shaky for Walsall. I do believe we can win, but it's still going to be a very tough game. They did have a 1-1 draw with Grimsby Town. Chris Hussey also got sent off, but I believe this is the game that he will come back. So that is another player which strengthens the squad for Walsall, but they have got players out, but they do have players returning. So it's going to be interesting to see what type of lineup they do have. When we look at Walsall's transfers that they have made in the summer, they've brought in 19, I believe, and sold 14. Maybe the one that stands out for most people is Danny Johnson. He was on loan at Walsall last season, I believe it was. He might have got recalled back, but I remember he scored a hat-trick against Hartlepool on his debut, and then Mansfield loaned him back, I believe it was. But he's definitely going to be a threat. He didn't start against Swindon in the last match, but he did come on late in the second half. So he might start tomorrow, and he is an absolute threat for us. He's definitely expected to get a lot of goals this season, and he's definitely one that could cause a threat to our backline. And also, when we look at some other signings which Walsall have made, they signed Ote from Crawley Town. I believe he's a winger. He's a very good player. Farquharson, the centre-back from Newport County, he's started life decently at Walsall as well. I feel like they have recruited quite well, Walsall. It's going to be a tough test tomorrow, but Wimbledon, we've been in and out form recently. We've had a couple draws which we easily could have won. Forest Green, Crewe on the weekend was very disappointing, going 2-0 up. But to be honest, we do look bright at times. I believe we have got a really good squad. Injuries aren't helping at the moment with Armani Little and Jake Reeves out, our two pretty much starting centre mids. Captain Jake Reeves as well. So we have got some massive losses. But to be honest, there was a lot of fans getting annoyed on Saturday. To be honest, I think it did annoy everyone that we conceded in the last minute of the game to draw the game. But to be honest, when we have a full squad, when we have no injuries, we look like a really good side. The start of the season, Grimsby game, Coventry, Wrexham, Colchester, Sutton away, we look so good. When we have a full strength team and when everyone's at their best, trying their best, I believe we have such a good team. It has been a tiny bit disappointing the start of the season. We really should be racking up wins at home. The Forest Green game at home, I believe we easily could have won. The amount of chances that we missed in that game. The game against Wrexham, I believe in the second half, we looked the brighter team and we easily could have got another goal if Ali Al-Hamidi didn't miss penalties, and that would maybe have got us up the league table. But to be honest, we do look bright, especially away games. We have incredible form, second in the, if you only count away games in the table, we're second, just behind Gillingham in first, but we haven't lost away from home, 2 wins and 2 draws. So in a way, we should be coming confident going into this game against Walsall. We've had a lot of very good history away at Walsall, as I said at the start of this video. Steve said, and we've won there 1-0. We won 3-2, I believe it was. We were 2-0 up and made an amazing 3-2 comeback. So I do believe we can win tomorrow, but it's going to be a tough one. Walsall has some players coming in back from red cards and injuries, but they also have some players going out. As I said, one of their players did get a red card in their 2-0 loss to Swindon last game. So it's going to be interesting to see the 2 starting 11s, to be honest, Walsall and Wimbledon. It's going to be interesting to see if Jake Reeves or Armani Little are back. I remember talking to Armani Little a couple of weeks back, and he said maybe in 2 or 3 weeks he will be back. So maybe, hopefully, he maybe could be on the bench as well. But only time will tell, and what Johnny Jackson says in his preview update on social media should maybe come out tomorrow, so we will see more then. More update about injuries. Billa, Callum Bailly, they all played a part in a 1-1 draw, I believe it was, against Stevenage earlier on in this week. So they're getting more minutes in the legs, which is amazing to see, and hopefully they will be in the squad soon, possibly starting. But when they do come back, we have a lot of options at the back. Billa, Callum Bailly coming back in, and when we have Armani and Jake Reeves coming back, that's going to bolster our options in midfield. So I believe when everyone's fit and back from injuries, we will have an amazing squad, and then hopefully we can push up the league more. I do believe we will win tomorrow. It's going to be a very tough game, but both teams have got good players. James Tilley, he's the man on form at the moment in the league. He's got a lot of goals so far. I believe it's 8 or 7 now. And he's got assists as well, which is great to see. But Walsall have got some great players as well. Isaac Hutchinson, the midfielder, attacking midfielder. He's had many times played very well against Wimbledon, so it's going to be a tough ask against him. It's going to be very hard to defend him. But I believe we have the squad to win tomorrow. We haven't lost away from home in this season so far, and I do think we will win. I'm going to go with Walsall 1, AFC Wimbledon 3. I think there'll be goals galore tomorrow. I think we really need a win. We can push up to 5th, I believe, tomorrow if we win and other games go our way. I think we need Mansfield to drop points, and we need to get a little bit of a better goal difference. But I do think the final score will be Walsall 1, AFC Wimbledon 3. That is the end of my video, of my match preview for the weekend's game, Walsall away. Very tough ask, as I said in this preview video. Walsall have got some very good players. They've got some players coming back, but also a player on a red card as well. And we've got players slowly coming back. Not sure if they're going to be in the starting 11 or anywhere near the squads in this upcoming game. I really hope they do, but it might be too much to ask for at this stage. Hector will be doing the matchday vlog for me, as I can't make it to Walsall away. He did the matchday vlogs for Portsmouth at home, QPR at home in pre-season. So if you want to go have a look at those, that'll be very much appreciated. He adds a little bit of a spin on it, which is good to see. But the matchday vlog will be out shortly after the full-time whistle, so stay tuned for that. Before we end this video, please remember to like the video as always and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hopefully we can win at Walsall. Let's get 3 points. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.